You know, if you're not going to do me the courtesy of responding, you could at least run away in fear. Do you even know what I am? What I'm capable of? Are there even things like me on your side? I know there's more of your kind. I can see you, I think, beyond this veil. I recognize your forms, but there's something different about you. You're all connected somehow, yet disparate, separated by... What even is this magic? I can't cross this barrier. Not yet. Maybe soon. But I think if I can project my consciousness, the ethereal parts of me, through to your side... Wait. What was that? I think it's starting. The moment the troll drops to the ground, Salvador runs over to it and casts Spare the Dying on it.
Oh my god.
What?
He says, It's okay, little troll. We'll get you out of here.
Troll!
It's
I think you should be more worried about Selwyn, who is covered in troll!
Thank you for that reminder. I cast Prestidigitation to try to clean some of this crap off.
Yes. It does work, but it only, as I recall, Prestidigitation only works at like a square foot at a time. So you have to like painstakingly go through, like off.
Start at the top and go down.
Maybe it's your imagination, Selwyn, but the smell. You can still smell it. But no, Salvador immediately is like, oh, can you guys please help me get him up and then we can take him to the woods or something and leave him to recover?
Nope, not gonna do that.
But please?
How about not?
Milo's gonna look... Isn't there something in the middle of the room?
Yes there is.
Don't look at the thing.
Glowing green thing.
Let's have everyone roll perception really quick.
Okay.
Oh, God fucking damn it.
Oh, now we have the rolls channel. Ooh,
Oh yes, everyone use rules. It's the only place that you can roll now.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I updated the server. bit.ly/CFC Discord. If you want to join our...
Oh, nice. So Wayne's killing it.
Which is good, because the rest of you aren't.
Right, exactly. We're like, fuck.
Wow,
Really?
3 8s! Good job, guys!
That's so funny. Except for Selwyn.
I really deeply enjoy it, especially because we all rolled different die. It's just that our mods all turned.
Right.
So, right as you are thinking, wait a minute, isn't there a thing in the middle of the room? You all sort of instinctively look at it. But you are the first person to notice, Selwyn, that something near it is wrong. Not the artifact itself, which admittedly does look kind of ominous, just hovering in the middle of this enormous pit and slowly rotating while suffused in green light. That in itself does look a little weird and ominous. But there is something behind it. Something that's almost difficult to look at, like you're staring at something that your mind tells you it does not want to see. And you realize it's a person. It's a figure.
Guys, there's somebody there.
No.
Nyla pulls out her daggers.
With a shudder of magic, a very familiar figure appears in front of you. She's like, oh, okay, you caught me.
Caught you doing what?
Watching me, watching you.
Sounds like a song, but
It probably is. She comes around this weird floating obelisk without even looking at it, and she says, I pierced. Or I think I knocked on it. Did you hear me?
What are you talking about?
I'm not talking to you.
oh, there we go. I was about to
Right,
ask.
of course. Sorry.
I am talking to you. Answer me. Answer me. I know you can hear me. I did this wrong. What is this barrier, then, if not between my voice and theirs? Oh, it's you. Again. Well, at least someone can hear me. even as they insist on remaining silent. I need to get out of this flimsy veneer of a reality soon, before I rip myself apart. Let's hope for your sake that I am not successful.
Are you talking to... Can you just point at who you're talking to?
She narrows her eyes at you.
I'll take that as a no.
She says, I got so close. I went right up to it. I could put my hands on it, this thin, shimmering barrier. I could see through to the other side. Mm-hmm. Why are you all staring? Oh, I am talking to you this time. Why are you all staring?
It's very confusing about who you're talking to, so...
And also what you're talking about.
Why do you keep looking at... She looks over her shoulder at the pillar. Why do you keep looking at that? Where are we? What are you doing here?
Killing
Questions. So many of them.
Well, that's a world pillar, and we're gonna take it.
A world pillar?
Well, the shadow pillar.
Shadow pillar? Oh, the thing. Yeah, and she turns and she looks at it and she's like, it's been a while since I've... She kind of cants her head to one side, and slowly you can see wheels start to turn in her head.
Nyla steps in front of the shadow pillar and is like, okay, but we were here first, so you can't have it. I just want to make that clear, because we came a very far way, and it's been a very unpleasant journey. So I'm just saying, we got here first.
Shush.
She looks down at you and she says, that's the bravest and stupidest thing I've ever seen anyone do.
Yep, that's Nyla for you. Mm-hmm.
Nyla has a look of horror on her face, because she just remembered this is a goddess.
She says, do you really think there's anything in the world that can keep me from this if I decide to take it?
Well, so, some things, probably. Not me.
Like what?
Nyla steps back. The Raven Queen.
Raven Queen?
Probably, I don't know, maybe.
At 13. So the process of casting, or using, specifically using this feat, you can see Selwyn clasp their hands together and mutter something, a soft incantation under their breath. And as she is doing that, you can see a look of impatience flash across Bashaba's face. She says, listen, you're the ones who led me here. You're the ones who gave me this idea, and honestly, it's an excellent idea. This is a very good idea. The only way I'm ever going to get, and then suddenly, right in front of you appears Shiraka.
Hi, Shiraka.
Where did he come from?
Hi, help.
Shiraka has a very limited amount of time to assess the situation and what's going on.
Bashaba. Shiraka? Bashaba.
Bashaba looks very disappointed. He's like, I thought you were going to summon the Raven Queen. Honestly, it would have been good to see an old ex.
I was trying.
Oh, what?
Blinks.
What did you just say?
You what
Nothing. I don't think she said anything. It's fine. We don't like to talk about exes. It's okay.
Before anything can happen, a swarm of ravens descends from Shiraka's outstretched hands and collapses around Bashaba's head. He whirls around and he says, "Get out of here. Take what you want and go."
All right.
Grab the thing.
Right.
Okay,
Grab the thing.
Nyla goes to grab the thing.
Nyla,
Yes.
your fingers reach out and touch this strange hovering obelisk at the center of the room. And then suddenly, everything around you freezes. Suddenly, the goddess Bashaba herself, the swarm of ravens shooting out toward her, your friends, they are all completely frozen solid. And standing against the corner of the pit is a shadowy figure with hair as so long that it trails onto the ground. They have dark skin, like the color of coal, and hair to match, but very shining, oil slick-colored eyes. And they are staring directly at you. You can't just take me, you know.
I'm sorry, are you...
I am Shadow.
Well, hello there, Shadow. It's awfully nice to meet you. Are you sure? Why don't you just want to come with us? Wouldn't that be a good thing?
You think people haven't tried before?
I would imagine, but I suspect the troll probably has scared them off.
The troll has been here for less than a second by my counting. I have been here for millennia. There is nothing you can do that will convince me to go with you.
Are you sure? because the fate of the world is at stake. And I don't normally believe in nonsense like that, but I've been convinced that if we don't collect all the world pillars, there no longer will be in existence. Wouldn't that have an impact?
This figure cants its head to one side. It doesn't say anything, but it seems to be an invitation to explain yourself.
Oh God, I'm not the right person to be doing this. Nyla, like, steps up and she goes, look, there are these 3 magical artifacts.
I know what the world pillars are. I am one of them. Skip to the part about the world ending.
Okay, well, I guess I can do that. Well, if y'all are destroyed, something's looking for you. There's some sort of thing looking for you.
What
and
thing?
If we don't gather all of you, there's this goddess, the goddess Bashava. She's looking for you, and if she gets you, she's gonna destroy the world. I can't let that happen. You can't let that happen.
The figure folds his arms over his, or you're not even sure. You can't confidently assign a gender to it because it's so formless and so inscrutable. It stares at you and then at the frozen figure of the goddess Bashaba, just about to be attacked by a swarm of ravens. He says, if there's any creature in the universe that would attempt to destroy all matter in existence, and it walks forward toward her, and time, again, is frozen, so he is able to make a full lap around her and just study her quietly. He says, it would be Bashaba. Still, it seems rather counter to her interests to just...
Well, that's what we have been saying that. We don't know why, but we do know she's trying to do it. She keeps showing up.
What proof do you have? What makes you think this is true?
Well, she's right here, and she's trying to take the world pill. Isn't that pretty good proof? She's literally right here, right now, trying to take the world pillars.
I have made a good many friends of gods and goddesses. They often visit me here in my little tomb. Let me rephrase the question. What set you on this journey? What makes you so sure?
Oh, I'm really not the one to ask. I just kind of got dragged along into this nonsense, but...
Do you want to roll int to try and recall?
Yes, that's a good call.
There was a blood prophecy, Nyla.
Oh God, yes, I'm sorry.
There was a blood it was written in the blood of a prophet, which Selwyn's patron suggested was the most ominous and dire of any prophecy.
Okay. I turn back to the shadow figure and I'm like, there was a prophecy. We found a prophecy in a temple of darkness and torture, and it was written in blood. And the prophecy said that the world was going to end, and that Bashava was going to be the cause of it with the world pillars. That is our proof.
The figure comes toward you now. It kind of half leans down to inspect you, its long black hair dragging on the floor. And eventually it says, fine. He says, but you must listen to me very carefully. Mine is a source of tremendous power, but it is not without cost. If one of you chooses to wield me, know that I exact a price for my tremendous gifts. Alright, I imagine Nyla staggers a little bit,
Yeah,
but...
absolutely. Nyla staggers back. Does she have the pillar in her hand?
You still have your hand on the pillar. You can do what
Okay,
you
I have my
want
hand
with it
on
from
it.
here.
Okay. I think she definitely grabs it and pockets it and turns to the other two and says, we gotta get out of here now.
Ariazis picks up Nyla. Like, okay, let's run.
The birds coalesce around Shiraka. Let's all roll initiative again.
Okay.
Because this is gonna be happening in bullet time. Ariazis, you are first up in the initiative order. Bashaba is currently being swarmed by a group of crows and is momentarily distracted. You turn around and you look around frantically and you see Stormy is sticking one enormous arm down the side of this pit and fishing around looking for you.
Throw a rope at it!
Throw a rope at him. Like, he's not smart enough. God. I was like, I did pick up Nyla. I was like, do I drop her? Do I just run with her?
Throw her.
Oh, God.
No.
Yeah, you're right. Throw the halfling directly at the goddess. Good idea.
No,
throw her up to Stormy.
Yes, throw me up to Stormy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Fine, I'll just throw Nyla up.
Nyla, you are abruptly thrown.
Stormy!
Halfling toss!
Exactly.
Oh
Sorry,
god.
Nyla.
You
You
land.
hear Nyla make a squeak.
You land in Stormy's waiting, outstretched claw hand. Does he have claws or hands? Let me double check the picture.
Yeah, let's look at the large boy.
More hands with claws.
Good boy, take Nyla, okay?
Stormy looks.
Nyla.
You see Stormy like stuff the end of his head down, and he sees Nyla's like, "This isn't Ariazi's." Ah! But yeah, he does suddenly grab you and fish you up. Nyla, you are next up in the order. Make a dex check to hold on.
Oh fuck.
A save, not a check.
Wait, I can't cast a spell?
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I don't know. God knows at this time. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, like, what you can cast this. You certainly can. Yes, a 23 is more than enough. You can certainly cast a spell. The question is, what spell would you cast? You against a goddess.
Right.
You can cast a utility spell, maybe, if you have something in mind.
Cast a spell to get the fuck out of here.
What do I got? A tiny harmless. Nope, I got nothing. That's utilitarian. Nope. That's fine.
Okay, so you can spend the rest of your turn. You have another action, which you can spend however you want. Up to you.
Oh, yeah. Action.
Should get as close to the wall as possible.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, was there rope? I don't know. Trying to get up, out.
All right. You can try to throw a rope over the edge. You can't attach it to anything, but now that Nyla's up there.
Right, exactly. I'll just do that. I'll be like, oh, run.
All right.
Rope.
So Nyla, it is your turn now. You are scooped up by Stormy, and you have made a 23 dex check, which is more than enough. You hang on to his weird, rocky, but weirdly warm skin, and he pulls you up, and you can see he looks down at you, and you're not Ariazi's, and he's very disappointed.
I'm coming, baby. I'm sorry.
Nyla makes a horrified noise and like scrambles out of his arms.
Ah!
And then,
Good boy, I'm coming.
do I see the rope that Ariazis threw up?
You do. It is not likely you could hold it while the creature's much larger than you.
Okay, could I tie it to Stormy?
You can give it to Stormy. I mean, you can. I don't think he'll like it if you try and tie it to him.
Right. I'm like, here, Mom is here.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get the rope up and be like, hold this.
Stormy does not speak, and he does not know what you're saying.
God damn it.
Just like,
Yeah, I just like push it into it. I'm trying to think how you attach a rope to a creature that doesn't understand.
Jester, sit boy.
I like shout at Ariazis and I'm like, tell your thing to hold the rope.
take the rope, baby.
Again, Stormy does not speak.
Right. Doesn't understand me either.
You're all shouting at it, and he's like, ah!
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Is there anything else near that might
Uh,
tie a rope to? Like, what else is around me?
There's a well about 20 feet away.
A well. I'm gonna go tie it to the well.
All right, you go and attach the end of the rope to the well, and that is your turn.
Okay.
Salvador, he is up next in the order. He does not. He's got some utility spells.
Drop the troll. We don't need it now.
No, Salvador is not going to let go of the troll. He's still holding the troll.
Naturally.
How could he? How big is the troll? How is he holding the
I
troll?
swear.
He's not really holding it so much as he's grabbed it by both arms and he's sort of draped them over his shoulders. He has some utility spells, but he doesn't have that many. Oh, he is going to cast Enhance Ability
Perfect.
on himself, or maybe he says, "I'll cast Enhance Ability on whoever wants to help me get this troll out of here."
I'm climbing. Fuck that.
He looks very, very desperate. He looks at you, Selwyn. He's like, "Selwyn, please help me. I can't just leave it here."
Sal, it tried to kill us.
That doesn't matter. Evil done unto us doesn't excuse evil done unto others. It doesn't understand what evil or goodness is. It's not its fault. Please just help me.
We don't have time for this. We have to get out.
Grab Sassy's skull and I'll help.
Okay. He reaches down and he stuffs Sassy's skull into his bag. And since you agreed to do that, he is going to cast oh yes, he's going to cast Enhance Ability Bull's Strength on you, Selwyn. Your carry capacity doubles. So what is your current base strength score?
It is 10.
Okay, so you can normally carry 150 pounds because your carrying capacity is your space strength mod times 15. Now you can carry 300 pounds, and you can feel it. You can feel it coursing through your blood, and now you're thinking, yeah, now I can carry this troll. Next up in the order is Bashaba.
Great.
Bashaba is going to cast Poison Fog around...
Fuck off, ravens.
Yeah, she's going to cast Poison Fog on the ravens. Let's see... What was it? It was Poison Fog, Poison Cloud. You had Baku. What was that spell called? Cloud Kill. Yeah, that's it.
I was like, Poison Fog. I was like, wow, what's that?
The one that is like Poison Fog.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what it is.
Okay, so the ravens need to make a con save, which is not going to go well for them. No, 16's not going to do it. So they are going to take 38 poison damage each, and all at once, every single raven drops from the sky and hits the ground around her feet.
Ew.
That is her turn. Shiraka is up next. Shiraka, he is going to cast Fly on you, Selwyn.
Ooh.
Okay.
So you can now carry 300 pounds, and you can fly.
Cool.
And he is also going to insert himself directly between you and Bashaba. Next up in the order is Selwyn. You can see Salvador right behind you offering up the body of the troll, or as much as he can. It's a huge corpse. That he's sort of like...
You're really strong and you fly, though.
Yeah, how much do y'all weigh?
Salvador says, Selwyn, you promised me!
Okay, I scowl, but I did give him my word. I take the troll and I cast Sanctuary on Ariazis. Which I'm going to copy-paste.
Okay, I was like, what did that do?
So you ward a creature within range against attack. Until a spell ends, a creature who targets them with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom save. Failed save, they must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
That's a bonus action.
That's a bonus action, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Haste on Sal.
Okay.
Which gives them doubled speed,
Ooh.
advantage on dex saves.
That's right.
They get an additional action on their turns used to attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Okay. Okay, so that's going to be an effect on Sal's next turn. Okay, so...
And I run over... I use my movement to move toward the rope. Or no, I have fly.
No, you fly. You're flying.
You fly, yes. You use your movement to fly, and you have that. It's only a 20-foot drop, so you have more than enough action to grab the troll and fly completely out of the pit.
Okay.
Ariazis, you are next up in the order. You are under the effects of the spell Sanctuary, and I forget. Did you? No, you didn't have time to actually get onto the rope, right?
No, I just tossed it up.
Yeah. So you are standing under the effects of this spell, and yeah, you are. You're not. You could get to the rope now if you want.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna like run to the rope and try to climb up it if I can, as much as I can.
Make a dexterity check. With an 11, it's not particularly elegant, but yes, you managed to clamber up the rope and over the side of the pit. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn now that you're at the top? You have another action.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have another action.
And if the answer is no, that's fine. I'm just saying you have another action.
Yeah, that's just one of the guys. Like, Sal, come on.
So I was like, I'm hurrying! Nyla, it is now your turn. Is there anything you want to do? Selwyn comes flying up with a troll body. Which is weird.
Pissed.
I think I'm gonna run up and just shout at Sal to hurry up. Like, there's nothing I can really do to...
You can just fucking bolt. Like, you can just leave. But no, you don't have to.
I'm not that bad.
Mage hand, grab some more of Sassy.
That's right. We only have Sassy's head so far.
Okay, yeah, totally, sure.
Please, thank you.
She sees some bones and she casts Mage Hand and tries to collect. It only holds like 10 pounds.
Okay. 10 pounds of bones.
Sassy definitely weighs more than 10 pounds, but
Yeah.
not a whole lot more. Like, they are literally just a pile of bones.
Right.
But you managed to grab a bunch of ribs, most of the ribs, and an arm.
Yeah.
So that is Nyla's turn. It is now Salvador's turn. Salvador, haste gives him, what was it, advantage on something about dexterity.
Yeah, it's advantage on dex saves.
All right, well, this isn't a dex save, it's a dexterity check.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, so despite the magic that has been cast on him, nope, he tries to grab hold of the rope, but Ariazzi's is still in the way, and he can't manage to get all the way up, and he falls back down. He has another action.
No.
Oh wait, doesn't he have an extra action with haste?
Yeah. His extra action can be dash, disengage, hide, or use an object or attack.
I believe use an object would qualify.
Mm-hmm.
He's using the rope.
Yay!
All right.
His hands were just too slippery with sweat the first couple times.
He manages to finally climb past you, Ariazzi, you who were blocking the top of the rope, and climb over you, and he says, "We have to go!"
No shit!
Yeah, okay, let's go then. I'm gonna pull up the rest of the rope and, start running.
It is still Bashaba's turn, however.
Oh, that's right.
She is going to cast Circle of Death. So let's see. A sphere of negative energy ripples out in a 60-foot radius from a point within range. She's going to cast it right in the middle. Well, she can't see you, so she cannot. You're all over the lip. Each creature must make a con saving throw. Shiraka's con mod is +2. 19 is not good enough. Right, he's going to take 25 necrotic damage. Alright. It is now Shiraka's turn. You can hear him cry out in pain from the necrotic damage, and he says, "By the will of the Raven Queen, you will go no further!" Selwyn, it is your turn. You still have the ability to fly.
Shit. So it's 20 feet down, 20 feet back up, right?
Yes.
Okay. If I cast Expeditious Retreat on myself, I can use dash action, which doubles my speed, which would allow me to go down and back up with him.
If
Do
you
you
would
still have the bull strength, though? I don't think so.
You still have the bull strength, yes. You
Okay.
can carry up to 300 pounds. I mean, if you want to, make a quick Arcana check.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise, our eyes is probably gonna grab you and be like, no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you can definitely see this is like on her face.
Yeah.
With a 13, famously, the Shadarkai do not fear death. Specifically because they know death is just like a minor inconvenience. Anytime any Shadarkai dies, the Raven Queen almost immediately snatches their soul and resurrects them. The reason he's being so seemingly reckless and self-sacrificing is because he literally does not fear death. Why should he fear death? His sugar mama is just gonna bring him back.
And we have to go, so
Yeah.
we don't go down.
Okay, I look really pissed, and I just kind of let the magic that was building on my fingers just kind of go away. And
Salvador, who does not know this, is like, "What? Hang on, we can't leave him!"
We have to go.
But...
You just said we have to
We
run.
resurrected. We have to go.
I'm gonna grab Sal and start running with him.
Seriously.
We all have to make hard decisions in life, Sal. Let's go.
Alright, so we are out of initiative order. You guys are hauling ass through this city. Where is it you want to go?
Shit, where are we supposed to go after this?
So we remember there was the whole thing about a tragedy, right? So a bunch of
Yes.
people died. We need to go
Yes,
there.
There was a pretty big attack at where the library was, they'd said. That was like the first thing that had been destroyed.
Salvador is very insistent that it would be very dangerous for you to stay in the city. You are being pursued by a goddess, and this is a city full of people. It would be irresponsible and dangerous to stay here.
Yeah, no freaking kidding.
Yeah, then let's get out of here.
Go to the woods and then recoup, maybe.
Selwyn, I'm not going to make you roll for this. This is a dark reflection of Silvery Moon. Based on what you heard from the rumor mill, that it sounds like this group of trolls was from the forests to the open map to the southwest of the city. There's a little forest southwest of Silvery Moon, and you imagine there's probably also a forest southwest of Darkmoon City. So if you head southwest out of the city, you should be able to find the forest.
Okay. I share that information with everybody else. And
Great, let's go.
All right, southwest, let's go.
So you all tear ass, just all sorts of ass, and you run out of the city. You are all breathless and panting by the time you burst through the final gate leading out of the city. The silence that you leave behind is very ominous.
What was she talking about? Who is she talking to?
We're no closer to knowing that. Nyla, you have it, right?
What happened?
Well, I had a very discomforting encounter with a person who appears to be the pillar.
What?
So,
Huh?
yeah. Yeah, apparently it's a person. Well, I mean, probably not a person, but like an entity, and it talks, and it did not want to come with us. I will tell you that. But,
Can we talk to it now?
I don't... Well, maybe? You could probably touch it, I guess.
To be clear, the Shadow Pillar is a magical item. And I have already set up, if one of you attunes to it, I know precisely what it will do. Except for Salvador. I didn't bother making it for Salvador because I assumed you wouldn't want him, a holy beacon of light, playing with a shadowy pillar.
With a shadow pillar, right?
Yeah.
The worst idea. You should not touch it at all.
She's just gonna shout into your bag and be like, "Hello, pillar, are you okay?"
Nope, that's not how it works. That's not how magic items work.
She said entity, she didn't mean it.
But it did. I do want to warn y'all. So it said that it had like great powers, but at a terrible cost. So that's kind of par for the course for us.
Right.
But
at a great cost, then I'm not going to touch it, and maybe nobody else should.
well, that's not really my strong suit, and you know that.
I do know that.
Can I investigate it using either the Eldritch Sight, which is detect magic, or Arcana checks or something to see if I can figure out a little bit about it?
I mean, you've already seen it with your Eldritch Sight. You know that the answer is it magical? Answer, yes, it is extraordinarily magical. Particularly, there's a lot of necrotic energy suffused within it. I don't know what an Arcana check would accomplish, if only because all you know about the World Pillars was told to you, like, technically it was only like a week ago, but it feels like it's been 3 years now, because you've been trapped in the Shadowfell.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying that if anybody should figure out what it does, it should probably be Selwyn.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong.
Nyla's gonna pull it out with Mage Hand because she doesn't want to touch it again.
All right. At the moment, it is still in the shape of a large block of obsidian.
Okay, and she's gonna like hold it out and be like, "Selwyn, I think you gotta look. I think you gotta see what it can do. We can't afford to not have advantages."
But the cost. What is the cost?
Well, we don't know what the cost is. She can
That's
find out.
the problem.
I kind of set the troll down and just reach over and take it.
All right.
You're holding the troll this whole time.
Ariazis makes this really strangled noise.
You reach out and you touch it, and nothing happens. You just touch it. It feels weird. It's like tingling under your fingertips.
Okay.
It's going to take you the usual amount of time to attune to it.
Okay. Interesting.
Salvador, meanwhile, is like, he does not care about any of this shit. He looks at the troll. He's like, oh, I am so sorry. And he's going to try to slowly drag it away so it can recover somewhere in a nice little glen in the woods.
Mm.
Every time with him. Every time.
Every time.
So do you want to spend this next rest attuning to it? The next rest you get attuning to it, Selwyn.
Do I get any benefits back from a rest if I do that?
I mean, let me look up the specific rules.
I don't remember.
There's
Can you rest or tune or both?
It takes a certain amount of time. Some magic items require a bond before the properties can be used. This bond is called attunement, and certain items have a prerequisite. If the prerequisite is attuning to an item requires a creature to spend a short rest focused only on that item while being in physical contact with it. This focus can take the form of weapon practice or weapon meditation for a wondrous item or some other appropriate activity. Okay, so it can be a short rest or a long rest, but it has to be at least a little while just meditating on it. And you have now dove in pretty well into the woods. If you feel confident, you can take a long rest here. You cannot see the city for how dense the trees are out here.
Yeah, I don't know. I leave that up to you guys.
It is completely in your court.
Ariazi's always feels safe in the woods, and she's got that background feature, so she knows where she is, roughly.
Nyla does not feel safe in the woods, but...
But I mean, you probably feel safer in these woods than you would feel in Silvery Moon, knowing that there's a goddess.
The city. That's true. But I think, so Nyla's going to stare at all of you and be like, well, if y'all want to stay here, that's fine, but I'm just going to stay here with my weapons out. That's just the way it's going to be. And she, like, pulls her daggers out and sits on the floor.
You do that, that's fine.
This is probably as good a place as any. I also have 6 hit points, so I could really, you could really use a short rest.
That is true. Where did Sal go?
Sal is still dragging the troll off. It's very large, and he can't pick it up. He's not strong enough, so he's just kind of dragging it away.
Dragging it. Somebody should go check on him.
I'm fine. Give me just a minute. I want to leave him somewhere nice and comfy.
Okay. All right, Sal.
It would be a bad idea to move away from the troll before it covers any of its strength.
Yep. Here is good.
Okay, well, Nyla's
Sal
gonna take
seems
a
to be busy,
short rest
so.
then.
Well, you can take as long a rest as you want. Let's put it that way. Do you want to take a short rest or a long rest?
I mean, ideally a long rest for me.
Yeah.
It is getting kind of late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nyla's gonna set up camp then.
All right, you all set up camp. The woods are quite spooky, but then, I don't know what you were expecting. This is the Shadowfell.
Right.
Sal eventually comes back, brushing his hands off. He's like, I found a nice little bed of moss near a creek, and he can rest there and recover his strength, and then he can go off to be with his troll family.
Is it a faraway creek? Please tell me it's a faraway creek.
Yeah, I went pretty far. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Just point me in the direction that you went so I can stand guard.
He went off like about a mile. So.
Okay. I'm just concerned that trolls can, like, smell tracks or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about trolls.
I feel really bad for that moss that you put him on, but that's neither here nor there.
Y'all really shouldn't. You really need to learn compassion a little bit better.
Yeah, maybe not for trolls.
For undead trolls, I'm trying to kill. I guess I'm not undead, but
no, it wasn't undead. It was suffused with necrotic energy. I think from that thing. Selwyn, I imagine, is still meditating over this, trying to attune to this pillar. And he says, I don't know, y'all, that thing seems pretty spooky to me.
It's kind of like it's from the Shadowfell, which is generally pretty spooky.
Nyla looks up at her, she's like, I've never thought I would say this, but I really can't wait to get back to the material plane.
Yeah, I really want to get there too.
I miss my crappy apartment in Baldur's Gate. I miss all my gold.
I miss my father.
Nice.
Salvador kind of like, you, Nyla's like, oh, you miss your gold.
No offense, Sal. No offense.
I miss things like the sun and my father and the sun, for example.
There's like a second where Selwyn finally realizes, oh shit, my family is gonna realize, oh god, I'm a warlock now. I'm sleeping with a goddess. I've apparently been doing this. Oh shit.
So Salvador sets up his little bedroll, and he's just nervously watching Selwyn. Like, that thing made a troll a necrotic rot troll, which is probably not great. Mm-hmm. It's probably not a good thing.
Nope.
But Selwyn,
gotta find out more about it.
Here is what the rest of you see happen. Like, you've seen Selwyn attune to items before, because you're all stacked now. You've all attuned to magical items and everything.
Right.
You know the process. With Selwyn, it is somewhat different. As the longer they meditate on this item, slowly, and you have to keep looking back because the process takes so long, but slowly it transforms in their hands into a long, very ominously straight black staff. And I am going to go ahead and copy paste. For our listeners at home, it is now called the Night Staff. It's legendary. It is a +3 magical staff, 2d6 versatile, 2d8 bludgeoning damage, plus 1d6 necrotic damage as an action. The wielder of the Night Staff may choose to permanently sacrifice 10 hit points, or subtract 1 from the ability score of their choice to cast Shadowfall. Shadowfall is a 9th level necromancy spell, casting time 1 action, range 500 feet. Pure shadow crashes down from the sky in a 100-foot radius centered on a point within range. Each creature in the area must make a DC 25 con saving throw and take 50 D6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Creatures affected by Shadowfall gain no benefit from resistance or cover. Creatures of the caster's choice within 30 feet of them are immune to the damage. For the next 3d4 turns, the area of effect deals 10d6 necrotic damage to every creature who begins their turn within the radius.
Shit. Alright then. There is that.
Yeah.
Just as a point of order, whenever you're like attuning to these magical items, do you just suddenly like you have like 10 minutes and suddenly it's like, oh god, this is so powerful.
Yeah, pretty much that's exactly what happens with Selwyn.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
So Selwyn, please add the Night Staff to your character sheet. This is very important.
Already did.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
God,
Well, we were blithering.
that's horrifying, and I love it.
Just try not to imagine the situation in which Tessa's gonna make you use that.
Yeah, I know. I'm already nervous enough about having a scroll of wish in my fucking inventory.
Forgot about that.
Just have that
I
MacGuffin lying
I
around.
didn't.
Yeah. Okay. So now that you're attuned to it, I was gonna say like Ariazi's like keeping watch over you, but it's fine now. So
Do you like ask her? Nyla's like keeping watch and like she's just staring intently into the darkness, listening for troll noises. So she didn't notice if she was attuned or not. But
right.
Salvador definitely notices because I imagine at some point Selwyn's like, "Oh God, like this is a bomb. This is a bomb basically that I'm holding."
Right.
Like, oh god, do I have anything I can wrap this in?
Salvador kind of looks over at you. He's like, "Y'all right, Selwyn?"
Yes.
Is it dangerous? I mean, probably yes.
Extraordinarily. Extraordinarily dangerous.
Salvador's just kind of looking at you like he's waiting for an explanation, but then he thinks maybe he doesn't want to hear the explanation, actually. Maybe it's better if he does not know.
It's, highly deadly. Like, can I leave it at that?
I suppose.
If you want to, although it seems like it's probably a good idea to let us know what it can do.
yeah, I don't. Nyla turns around. She's like, wait a minute. I don't think it's a good idea to be keeping secrets about what kind of deadly objects we have in our possession.
Okay, well, so it's from the Shadowfell. Clearly it's shadow, it's necrotic, it's... I think it'll allow me to call down Shadowfall, which is hideously high leveled. It's power I can't even imagine channeling on in my wildest dreams.
Well, that sounds useful.
Ariazis is gonna like look straight at you and be like, "What is the cost?"
My health, or my strength, or some of my power.
She's gonna make a face, but I mean, there's nothing she can do now because you've already attuned to it. So she's like,
Yeah. It's only if I use it.
Let's hope you don't have to.
Yeah, thanks.
Salvador says, I mean, if we happen to come across a goddess again. Oh Lord.
That's true. She keeps following us and talking to not us. I never understand her.
I think, is it possible that she went a little crazy?
I mean,
You're just now noticing?
Well, I mean, I don't want to assume someone's crazy. But I mean, actually, literally insane. Like, hearing voices and...
That's what I was getting the feeling too, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who she's talking to. I don't know when she's talking to us or to not us and what.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's creepy,
Just
and I usually
the
like
thing
creepy.
The thing that makes me very unhappy is it's like she's talking to somebody traveling with us.
I know.
That
Salvador, like, you can see, like, the paranoia rises. He's, like, looking around, like...
Like, there's no one traveling with us. She's just insane, Sal. Don't worry about it. That's just crazy. There's no one with us. We would know.
Yeah, we would know.
We're not the goddess, but then maybe she's just a crazy goddess.
She's a crazy goddess.
Yeah, but what if she's not crazy, though?
Well, we can't really do anything about it if we don't even know they're there. So,
Hello?
There's
Hello?
no one there. I'm gonna say, like, Ariadne's cast, like, fairy fire. It's like, there's nobody there, okay?
Yeah, fairy fire does not illuminate anything.
It just says any
See,
creature in the
Sal?
area is outlined. So it's like, look, nothing!
She's just an insane goddess who's trying to kill us. And that's fine. That's fine. That's just our new
enough for us to
reality.
deal with.
And she was following us and watching us. Very, very creepy.
I suppose we should maybe ask somebody about this when we get back.
I wonder if anybody here would know about
Oh.
Bishaba.
You know what? So wait, we were with the Raven Queen, and she didn't notice anybody, and she's a goddess, right? So she would have known.
She
Maybe.
didn't say anything.
Can you ask her? I mean, you were asleep. Excuse me.
Nyla,
My
whatever
sex life is
Selwyn
my
did or
own.
did not do is not our business.
I wasn't making any judgments about it. I'm just asking if Selwyn can maybe ask the Raven Queen.
Suddenly, Salvador, who is the purest boy, realizes for the first time that Selwyn spent an entire night with the Raven Queen. He's like, Selwyn, did you sleep with the Raven Queen?
Oh God.
Like, way too loud. Way too loud. It's a good thing you're in the woods in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my
It's also a
God.
good thing it's dark because I turned beet red.
Sal, what did we just say?
I don't remember. Now all I can think about is the fact that one of my friends slept with a goddess.
Preferably, we won't think about it at all.
But I have to know.
Do you really?
I mean, yeah, right? Like, how am I supposed to go to bed tonight not knowing?
Nyla pipes up and she goes, "I agree with Sal."
Ariazes immediately climbs up the nearest tree and just fucks. Nope. I'll
Out
keep
of
watch from
character.
up here. I can't hear anything.
I'm just... I know it's not none of my business or nothing, but I'm just...
It's less that than you know how things have been with Ariazes. You don't think that this is a sensitive subject?
This is what I mean. He kind of looks back at Arias and then back at you. It's like, I mean, I don't know. It seems like...
It should be up. I'm in a tree.
Like, I mean, it feels like, you know, at some point you're going to have to choose one of them, and you did spend the night with one of them. Not for nothing. Like, you did literally spending a whole night with a goddess. God, did you... Seriously, Selwyn, did you sleep with her? I have to know. I am not going to be able to sleep unless I know this.
Why does everybody insist I have to choose?
He's like, I have to know, Selwyn, tell me! He's like shaking you. Did my friend sleep with the goddess? This is important!
Slept. Yes, slept.
So you didn't
It's not.
do the
No.
do the base with two backs or anything. Oh, like you're surprised Salvador calls it the beast with two backs. The purest boy.
Fuck, Sal. No.
Nyla looks over and she's like, "Well, why not then?"
Yeah, why not? Suddenly Salvador's on Nyla's team.
Just because my soul knows her doesn't mean I know her yet.
Well, that's how you get to know
You really
people,
think
isn't
I'm
it?
that much of a floozy?
What's a floozy? He is too pure to know what a floozy is.
Do you really want me to answer that question? You don't really want me to answer that question.
By the way, since I'm up in a tree, do I fucking see anything?
Unless you
Or is it just
really,
darkness?
really climbed to the very top of that tree, you're not high enough to see anything substantial, no.
Then keep climbing until she sees something. Keep going.
Don't metagame. How far would she only stop climbing when she couldn't hear anything, or would she
Yeah,
literally?
yeah, exactly. She would just be like, I don't want to hear anything, and then just keep
Yeah,
climbing
then you're
until she
not
can't
you're
hear.
not high enough to
Yeah,
see
exactly.
anything substantial. No.
Just like, I'm in the tree. That's fine. Just like when I was little.
All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Because if not, you can benefit from a long rest.
I am not using a level 3 spell slot yet to bring Sassy back. Mostly because I'm missing a few bones.
Oh, that's true. Oh no, we didn't get all of her back.
Because you only need 4 hours for a long rest, you could use a 3rd level spell slot and take a long rest.
Ooh.
You
This
are
is
an
true.
elf.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I will bring most of Sassy back.
Oh. Sassy's gonna be like, what the fuck? Where's the rest of me?
Can you copy paste animate dead into rolls, please?
Interesting. It doesn't actually say you have to have a full skeleton, just as a pile of bones.
Oh, well, you do have a pile of bones. At least you have Sassy's skull. That's the most important part.
Exactly.
Okay, so it says, but
Very cool.
that said, I don't think Sassy will be able to, walk because you only got their chest and one arm.
That's
No,
totally
no.
valid.
But Sassy can do a little monkey thing and just sort of, hang off your shoulder and yell at you, probably.
God. Aesthetically hilarious,
I
but
am regretting this decision.
So yeah, Sassy comes awake and he says, damn it! Hate it when that happens! You're a terrible mistress!
You volunteered to go down.
I was
asked
promised
you,
a
but then
dress. But which, by the way, and she looks at Nyla, I am holding you to it. Salvador's like, Sassy, I don't want to alarm you, but you don't have half your body. I don't think a dress is
You'll fit
gonna...
into a dress.
Honestly, actually, this is the perfect situation for a dress. there is never been a better time for a dress. Cover up the lack of limbs we got going on here. I promise you, as soon as we get back, the nicest dress I've ever stolen.
I am holding you to that, halfling.
If we get back, however that's going to be,
Sassy says, well, that sounds like a you problem, doesn't it?
it sure does. Eerily, almost sounds like something the DM would say. Anyway.
Fourth wall, what's that?
What's the fourth wall?
Yeah. We're gonna cut that out anyway, don't matter.
And I leave it in just out of spite. So yes, long rest. You all have a long rest. You wake up. It's like I said. There's no such thing as dawn. There is no such thing as dawn in the Shadowfell, but it's not as dark when you wake up, which is an improvement, all things considered. By the way, Nyla, you sent your raven out to scout.
That's
Yes.
right. Forgot about that.
It returns to you, and it says it did see the troll that Salvador dragged about a mile out of camp. It is still very, very badly beaten. All Spare the Dying does is restore a creature to zero hit points to make it stable. That's all it does. So you still beat the snot out of it, so it's not a big threat to you. But it reports it did see it. And also it saw a whole lot of dead trolls out to the west.
Yeah, might be a place to try.
Interesting. Okay.
And it lands on your shoulder and it pecks at your hair.
Hey, stop that. She pulls out one of the bad food leftovers, the bland food leftovers, and gives it to the raven.
The raven, who does not have taste buds per se, just eats it.
Does it stop pecking me?
It seems to want to groom you, is the thing it wants to do.
Ariazes is gonna come down from the tree now and be like, no, alright.
So y'all know we need to have some sort of... Didn't we get told that we needed to find a source of great death and turmoil to find a portal back home?
That's true.
Yeah, I believe that is what the Raven Queen said, yes.
Well, I think I found one.
Oh, really?
Niall looks incredibly excited.
Point us in the direction. We'll go there.
There's a whole bunch of dead trolls. Just make Sal close his eyes. And Sal, you cannot animate every dead troll.
Oh god, please don't. We don't have time for that.
I don't think I could. I've only got the 3 diamonds to bring things back to life.
Okay, good.
Well, don't use any of those 3 diamonds.
And also, they would have had to die for Revivify only works if it's been dead for a minute, so
Okay,
I think
great.
we're probably past the window.
Probably.
Not that I don't want to. I do. You're right. I do want to do that thing that you said, but
Not
But also it
surprising.
defeats the purpose of the gate a little bit.
Well, Nyla turns to Ariazis and she goes, the Raven said somewhere west, and I gotta be completely honest, I don't really know what that is, so can you maybe lead the way?
West, yes. Easy. Don't you know your directions, Nyla?
Nope.
Your cardinal direction. Oh my god, okay.
She doesn't know which side the moss grows on. Be nice.
Does she though?
I
Does
know. I know all
No,
the
I said
streets.
she doesn't.
she? Oh,
I know all the streets in Baldur's Gate. That's all I need to know.
that's true. You only need to know streets and stealing and gold.
be nice. She's come a long way.
That is true. You have come a long way. Good job, Nyla. I'm sorry for throwing you.
I deeply appreciate the throwing, so.
You're like, thanks in that one particular instance for throwing me. And never again.
Okay, let's go find a dead troll battlefield and go home.
Yes. So, our guys is gonna be like pointing whichever way is, what did you say, west?
West, yes.
West.
Do you want to dismiss your Raven, or do you want to have it on your shoulder, Nyla?
I would have her on my shoulder, because it's cool.
It is still going to try to groom you.
Both of
Okay.
you have perches now. It's fine. I'll just ride Stormy.
Stormy definitely lets you ride him. Yeah.
It's like, nobody else is allowed. Mom's okay.
Okay, so you set off west, and you know it should be nearby, but again, Shadowfell, so what it should be like an hour journey feels like it takes 8 hours. Because that's just how this plane is.
I hate the time dilation here.
Yeah, it does kind of suck. So, you head west through the forest, and before long, not before long, after long, eventually the unmistakable smell of death starts creeping up through the forest, and eventually it's the first one of you, whoever has the lowest passive perception score, let's say, probably not Sal. Sal has a very good whiz mod. 15 for Sal.
11 for me.
Passive perception 14.
Nyla?
It is where the hell's the 10?
Okay, so you have the lowest. Eventually, Nyla, you trip over something, and you think it's just a root, but you look down and no, it's a troll carcass that you tripped over.
Ah!
And now you have troll stank on your boot.
Oh god.
And then you look up and you look around and you realize you are at the edge almost of a large clearing, and inside this large clearing, on one end there's a huge mouth of a cave, and all across the ground scattered are the corpses of trolls and people. And in the middle of this clearing, you can see one man dressed in very high quality gleaming silver armor, and he is fighting something that looks like this
Oh, God.
handsome fellow.
Okay.
He has a broadsword in 2 hands. He is very, very bloodied. He does not look great.
How far away are we?
You are at present about 100 feet away. You have not reached the edge of the clearing. Neither of them know you are here.
Okay.
Nell looks over at all y'all at everybody and she's like, ah, fuck me. Can't believe I'm about to do this. And she pulls out her her daggers and goes to do an attack.
Well, you are about 100 feet away, so you're going to have to go all the way.
She's gonna sprint.
Oh, is Nyla going to help somebody? Selwyn, am I hallucinating?
Salvador's like, oh my god, I'm so proud of her. But then he's going to immediately follow. So let's have everyone roll initiative again.
Okay.
Okay. Nyla, you have the surprise round. How do you want to do this?
Awesome. Do I know? So, is there anything I could roll about the creature at all? Like, it looks like a weird fish thing, but like, is there?
You can roll either nature or arcana, whichever is higher.
This is gonna end real badly.
Probably not great either way, but you know.
I'm not.
Yeah,
great
you
at
have
it.
no idea what it is, no.
Okay.
It's like,
fucking
it's ugly,
hell.
stab.
Great. Okay. She's just going to. What weapon are you gonna use? She's gonna get close. She's gonna pull out her club bite and get close and do an attack.
Okay. Roll to hit. Lord Antarion, for the purposes of this fight, I shouldn't have said his name. Whatever, it's too late now. I've already said it like 3 times. For the purposes of this fight, he can count as your ally,
Sweet.
and he is within 5 feet of it.
So this rando, who we have know nothing about, I don't even know his name.
Just trust me, he's an ally.
Oh Jesus Christ! Really?
Nope. However, you do manage to catch his attention. You throw bite, and it sails right past this creature's face, and it makes this hideous screaming sound. You can see thin lines of saliva drizzling down its chin and across its chest. And it turns its beady eyes to you. Ariazis, you are first up in the order. You all sort of ran together, Nyla out in front of you, so right now you are about 40 feet away.
Okay. Flaming sphere.
Okay.
How far away is the sir? I have no idea what his name is.
He's within melee range of this thing.
Okay, well, that's gonna set him on fire too then.
Making a great first impression, guys.
I know, right? Exactly. It's like, hey, fuck you in particular. No, not that.
I was just distracting it. That's all. This was intentional. I didn't mean to.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to turn into anything yet. is the key word here. Yeah, so let's do, I will cast Moonbeam on it then. It's a con save.
Con save. I assume a 19 hit is a save.
Shit.
It's half damage, I think.
Yeah, half damage, so, what is it? It was
What spell level is it cast at?
2. So it's 2d10 radiant damage, so that's half of that.
So you can just roll 1d10.
There we go.
Alright.
Yay! Whopping 6 damage.
Alrighty. So a moonbeam appears over it. It lets out this hideous scream, and it takes a little bit of damage.
And then I'm gonna, with my action, can I, like, get my shield up?
Yeah, you can...
Put it on? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That'll be my action, like...
Okay. Nyla, it is now your turn proper. Your full turn.
Okay, we're gonna try this again.
It's like, hey, now that I got your attention.
This time I would assume not with advantage because...
No, Lord Antarion is still standing. The stranger is still standing there.
Cool.
This super shiny lord-looking guy.
Motherfucker!
Oh my god.
Wow, you just can't roll worth a good goddamn.
Wow!
I mean, this is payback for all those 20s
Jesus.
last time.
So, just like
She was really worried about the trolls
wildly.
last night. Couldn't sleep.
I'm so cranky right now. Okay, well, after missing those things embarrassingly, she's gonna recall it and then like back away and be like, ah, fuck, what did I get myself into?
The thing screams very loudly directly in your face.
Oh no.
It is Salvador's turn. He is... Like, he has a natural disinclination toward violence, but that thing looks very, very scary. He is going to cast Inflict Wounds on it. Okay, so he's going to cast it as a 3rd level spell. It needs to make a... What is it, a con save? No, it's a ranged spell attack, okay. And his spell attack modifier is 8. 16 is a glancing blow, so it's half damage. So that is... It takes 15 points of damage. Alrighty. That is Salvador's turn. He says, "Hello, by the way, nice to meet you." And the figure says, "You came just in the nick of time. Thank you. Please help me." Next up in the order is Selwyn.
Okay, how far away is it, and how far away is it from him?
You are 40 feet away from it, and it is all up in his grill. It is 5 feet within melee range.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use...
Actually, Inflict Wounds is a touch spell, so he had to go up and slap it across the face to inflict wounds.
Just imagining him doing that.
Eh!
With that exact sound effect.
That's with the squeaky toy sound effect. Squeaky!
Yeah, exactly.
And actually, as a bonus action, Salvador is going to give Lord Antarion +2 to AC.
Oh, cool.
I want to cast Shatter. Is there a 10-foot radius sphere I could create, like, behind the creature that won't include Sal and the Lord? Because you said he's about 5 feet away. I would assume Sal would have run back a little bit.
I mean, yeah, alright, fine. I'll give it to you.
Thank you. Con save, please.
Hey, Mimi, can you shut the fuck
That
up,
one's a
please?
cat.
We're trying to do a podcast over here, if you don't mind.
Nope.
A 9 is not going to save, so go ahead and roll full damage on that shatter.
Woohoo!
Cool. It's 3d8 thunder. Really?
Oh.
Wow, a 1, a 1, and a 2.
Wow.
Nice.
Y'all are knocking it out of the park tonight.
We
Yeah,
are
he is
doing a great job.
Absolutely
okay?
killing it.
I know, right?
Great.
Next up in the order is Lord Antarion, who is going to... let's see, he has 3 melee attacks on each turn.
Ooh.
So he has a shield and a spear.
Yeah.
Oh, I also wanted to cast a bonus action. I want to cast Magic Stone. And grab up 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic so I can hurl them.
You really want to do this cantrip, huh?
I do.
I'll throw a rock that does 1d6 damage. All right.
Hey, my 3d8 did 4 damage. It's better than nothing.
I mean, it could have done 3 damage, so it could technically have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's a hit. I'm just gonna roll all of them at once. That's a hit. Wow. Well, at least Lord Antarion is doing a good job.
Thanks.
I mean, we are crit fail club for a reason.
Alright.
Hey, none of us is crit failed. Don't jinx us.
Alright, so that's... all 3 attacks hit for a total of 39 damage. Good job, Lord Antarion.
Nice.
Wish I had 3 attacks.
Next up in the order is this horrifying creature who lets out this hideous scream. He was initially thinking, oh, look at all the tasty new snacks, but then Lord Antarion did 39 damage to him. So he is going to go ahead and... First he's going to try to bite. That is a hit, I think. Yes, that's a hit. And, oh, this is going to be a lot of damage. Okay. 30 points of damage to Lord Antarion. And then he's going to claw it. Wow, okay, he's going to take another...
Our new ally dies.
Oh god, please don't.
No.
Yeah, Sal can bring him back.
And so that's a total of 25 plus 14. 38 points of damage subtracted from his total.
Also,
Alright.
just as an open note to all of y'all fuckers, get out of the way so I can cast Fireball!
Okay.
When did you have time to prep Fireball? Or learn Fireball?
I had Fireball for like the last 2 levels.
Really? I thought it wasn't your style. You were complaining about how Fireball was
Yes, I know. I was
predictable.
complaining about it, and then I took it as one of the things that I learned from Mordenkainen, and it was you were giving me the green fireballs,
Ooh,
the
fancy.
spooky ones.
Oh, okay. Mimi, can you please... okay. And now he is now grappled by this creature. Lord Antarion is. We are back up to the top of the order with Ariazis.
Alright, great. She's gonna see this seemingly innocent man. Poor man. Being grappled by this horrible thing and be like, alright. And then turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Hell yeah!
And like, alright,
Yes.
I can grapple too! And then,
So, by the way, we are not doing anything even close to getting out of melee range. But...
Yeah. In fact, now there's more people in melee range.
yeah, she's like slithering towards it and going to try to...
Like, hey, stay out of melee range. Ariaz is like, okay, I'm gonna go constrict across it really quick. If you
Right,
don't.
exactly. I'll just, bite it and then
I'll just
constrict
wrap my
with it.
entire body around it.
Right.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit, or whatever it is.
Yeah, constrict. She's gonna, well, I mean, I don't know.
fucking-
Constrict, at least to let go of the dude. Yeah. So it is +6 to hit. Okay.
A 24. Yeah, 24 is a
Yep,
hit.
that definitely constricts.
Constrict is a roll to hit. I would have assumed it would have been like a dex save or something.
It says constrict melee weapon attack +6 to hit, reach 5 feet, 1 creature.
Okay.
Nope,
Yeah. Okay. You successfully if it's a roll to hit, which just seems weird.
Yeah,
If it
yeah,
says
that is
so.
kind of weird. Anyway.
But yeah, if it says so, that's fine. So you, so Ariazi shifts into this massive snake form, and then immediately rushes forward and slithers around its body. The grapple around Lord Antarion breaks.
Oh wait, no, it is a roll to hit. It's 13 bludgeoning damage, and the target is grappled.
It takes 13 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the target is grappled. Escape DC is 16.
All right. Is there anything else you can do on your turn? Oh, the moonbeam damage. You can maintain
Yes,
concentration.
the moonbeam. Yeah, that's the next thing I was gonna say.
It needs to make a con save again.
Yeah, a con save, right?
That's not going to do it, so
Hey!
it's going to take 2d10 radiant damage. You guys just can't roll today.
It's
It's
not
bad.
nothing. Also, I'm a giant snake. Fuck you.
All right. Unfortunately, Lord Antarion is also going to take that damage. All right. Next up in the order, Nyla, you're back up.
It's me. Nyla looks down at her dagger in disgust and is just like, fuck this shit.
Why
And
can't you hit anything?
She's gonna try to do Ray of Frost on it.
Okay, that's a ranged spell attack, I believe. So go ahead and
Yes.
roll.
If it's grappled by me, it's gonna hit me too, right?
No, it's a targeted spell.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
A 22 is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
fucking motherfucking finally. It's like not even, it's like really low damage too, so it's like nothing, but she's just really upset that she can't get.
Well,
She's like,
it should have improved by now to 2d whatever.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, 14 damage. That's pretty good.
Yay.
And then she's gonna try to hide behind a dead troll body.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Alrighty. That is Nyla's turn. Salvador is up next. And he says, that was a very good spell, Nyla. Good job. Very proud of you.
Shh, I'm hiding!
Oh no, where did Nyla go?
Very proud snake noises.
He is going to cast... He's going to take a couple steps back away, and he's going to cast Guiding Bolt at a 3rd level. He needs to make a ranged spell attack. 25 is a hit, so that is 4d6, 5d6, 66 damage. 19...
1, 2, 3. 3 of those are ones.
Yep, that's just how things are going tonight.
Yep.
Alright, so, Selwyn, you are back up in the order. You told your friends to get out of the way, and then, like, all of them piled on.
I mean, one of them stepped back, one of them hid, and then one turned into a giant snake.
And wrapped her entire body around.
She did the opposite of that.
Damn it, Ariazis! And I cast Witch Bolt instead.
Okay.
3rd level.
Alright, roll to hit. Wow.
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 Really?
Nice.
Y'all really
Jeez.
can't roll today.
10, y'all. Great.
And that's one of my 2 level 3 spell slots gone.
We're doing a good job. We're doing great.
We're doing great.
Killing it tonight.
Let's see. I've got a bonus action of some sort. Give me...
Yeah, I was like, what kind of fancy Raven Queen shit you got?
See, this is where you just like, I want to switch to real dice. Like, this.
I know!
I guarantee you guys.
I can't put this in the dice.
It would not help.
It would not help. It is random either way.
Do not believe you. It is
It
actually
doesn't
to do with
matter. It's the principle of the thing. I can't put a dice god in jail.
Although I love that idea.
Right?
That's very funny.
Death to the dice god.
Yeah, imprison the god of dice.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna...
Wait. The creature is grappled, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Hang on.
I got it.
Hang on.
Also, didn't Sal do Guiding Bolt?
Yeah, he did.
Giving me advantage?
Yes, either way, you definitely have advantage. Roll again.
Good.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Roll better than a 2 this time.
Please
Right.
roll better.
I
Please
know.
Ariazis is like trying to make encouraging snake sounds.
Like, it's horrifying. Please don't.
Come on.
Come on.
There we go. A 19 is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. You cast it at level 3, right? So it should be 3d12.
Yeah.
Alright.
Go. That's some good damage.
Yay.
That is some good damage. Alright.
I've got a
Oh, yeah,
bonus action. And I don't know what type of creature this is, so I don't know if that's gonna work either. Okay, I'm just gonna let it go.
you can make a check if you want to see what kind of creature it is.
Oh, that's true. I could make an Arcana check.
Nature or Arcana, whichever is higher.
Arcana is higher.
Yeah, I was like, probably the necromancer should know some shit.
A 16. With a 16, you've done enough research on the Shadowfell to know that when a creature who is particularly susceptible to the effects of this negative plane stays here for long enough, the thing that drives them to the point of desperation the most eventually becomes the only thing within them. These creatures degenerate. They're called the Sorrowsworn. There are a couple of iterations of them. They are consumed by anger, by loneliness, by being lost, or just by the sheer hatred of this place. You think this one has been consumed by hunger? It would be called the Hungry. This guess is based on the fact that it's trying to eat everything, like it tried to eat Lord Antarion just now. So this thing would be classified as a monstrosity for the purposes of any spells.
So, monstrosity doesn't mean it's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend.
It is no. Monstrosity is its own
It's
class.
Okay. guess that's all I'm gonna do for right now.
Okie dokie. Lord Antarion is up next. He is going to once again make a couple attack rolls on the big bad. He's got a +7 to each one. One does not hit. One hits. One hit. He deals 17 points of damage to it with his spear that he's wielding in both hands.
Noise.
And that is Lord Antarion's turn. It is now the Hungry's turn. It has to make a strength check, I believe, to break a grapple.
Yep.
Alright, so...
Escape DC is 16.
Nope, a 6 isn't going to do it, but he can still bite you because you are all up in his face.
I am right there, yep, all around it.
Nope, he can't bite you. And he is going to claw at you, which is a +8. Wow, it just can't do anything. Okay.
The dice god has
It's
turned!
just too squished. It can't.
We are back up to the top of the order with you, my sweet druid, my sweet gay druid.
Yeah, who is now a
snake.
angry gay snake? I don't know. I
My
guess the
snake
is
gay
now.
druid.
I was like, I don't know. She's gay, so the snake is gay. I don't know. Anyway,
It's true. That's how druidic magic works. Fun fact: if a gay druid turns into a snake, the snake is also gay.
exactly.
That's
It
a
is
fun
just
fun
science.
magic fact for you.
It's just science and magic. All right. Anyway, so I can, because I've already constricted, so I can't do that. So I'm just gonna bite, chomp it. Ang, ang, ang.
Roll to hit, my sweet friend.
Yep. +6 to hit.
18 is a hit. Roll damage.
Okie dokie. It is 11 piercing damage.
Yikes!
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Yikes! Yikes!
And
Yikes!
then-
Yikes! 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 Yikes!
Gonna try to like pull it. I don't know. Pull it away. I don't know. I don't need to pull it away from Lord Antarion. He's fine.
Yeah, he seems like he's probably got things under control.
Yeah.
Next up in the order is Nyla.
Okay. Because
what
it's
about
grappled...
Moonbeam?
What's up?
Or no?
Sorry, what was
Is
that?
Moonbeam? Is
Oh yeah,
still-
Moonbeam. Yeah, roll
Yeah.
Moonbeam damage. It has to make a con save first.
Yeah, con save. Right.
No, 7's not going to do it.
Nope.
Go ahead and roll 2d10. And this is the last round that it's going to be active.
Yeah, that's why I was like, is it still up? I don't know. Okay.
12. Okay, sorry, Nyla, continue. Sorry.
Okay. So now that it's been grappled by Ariazes, she's going to look at it and be like, okay, motherfucker. Let's try this dagger thing again.
You do have advantage now that it is grappled.
Yep, so...
Where do you want to aim for
try
its big, stupid mouth?
Yes. Yes. It's actually, no, she's going to aim for its eyeballs.
Ooh,
She
wow.
wants to sink a dagger right into its
Creepy,
eyeballs.
beady eyeballs.
She's very
Wow.
unhappy about this whole fucking missing 4 attacks in a row situation. Motherfucker!
Are you... a 1
say,
and
you
a
know.
2. Unbelievable.
A 1 and a 2.
Motherfucker!
You know, you can like just throw it straight through Ariazes as a snake. It's fine. She won't be mad at you.
Oh my god.
If it
This
gets
is
through.
the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Nyla's like, what the fuck is wrong with my hands?
Alright, so that's not gonna do it. We are it is Salvador's turn now. He says, well, that was a good try, Nyla. I'm still very proud of you.
Shut up, Sal.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna try to finish it off. He is going to cast Guiding Bolt. He's gonna use his only 4th level spell slot. So that is 4d6, 5d6, 6d6, 7d6. Oh, and he misses. Alright, he just wasted his 4th level spell slot. So I was like, see, it's okay. We all have off days. Selwyn, you're up. Witch Bolt damage first, correct?
Yes. So,
It's 1d12, I believe.
yeah, that just hits automatically. So,
Alright, 5 damage.
okay.
And now you have an action.
Yes. Anything that is not concentration. Damn it, Ariazes.
You can hit her. It's okay. She's a giant snake. She's got lots of hit points.
8d6 fire damage hit points?
Be brave and bold.
Remember, if she dies as a snake, she just returns to her
Right, exactly.
tiefling form.
Do it.
Oh, that's
She just goes, yeah, I just go back, into my other form. So it's fine. It's fine.
Fuck it.
She will not be mad at you if you do that.
Also, she has resistance to fire. Does your resistance to fire damage carry over into your snake form?
You know what? I have no idea.
I'm just gonna say it does.
Okay. I was like, I don't know. I
Dex
don't know
save,
any other
then.
tiefling druids, you know.
There's probably an answer, but I don't want to search through a bunch of forums of nerds
I know, right?
arguing.
We'll look at that later.
Dex save then, please.
Okay.
He has a no modifier. Wow, holy crap. Okay, the hungry rolled a
wow,
natural
that's
20.
Isn't there something about, like, if you're grappled, though, you don't have...
Let me look up
like,
the
disadvantage on
movements of
things?
grapple.
What is my dex as a snake? It is the same.
The target of your grapple must be using at least one free. If you succeed, the subject has the grappled condition. See conditions. Oh, God damn it! Why is everything so complicated in Dungeons and Dragons?
Right.
Speed is 0, can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Condition ends if grappler is incapacitated, ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach.
All right. Well, it doesn't sound like it's gonna. A saving throw is still a saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna take half damage from the fireball, and it looks like Ariaz is gonna take full damage.
It's fine. Do it.
Okay.
Roll that damage.
Okay.
I imagine someone's like,
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about this.
But you will be taking half damage because you are resistant to fire. So you can just divide it by 2, because
Okay.
both of them are going to be take half damage for varying reasons. All right, 10 damage to each of you.
okay, that's fine.
All right, that was Selwyn's turn. Next up in the order is Lord Antarion. So he's got another 3 attacks. Each one is +7. Nope. Yes. No. Alright. 11 damage. Alright, hunger's really getting low. That ends for the hungry is going to scream and try to break its grapple again. A 21, I believe, is
Ooh,
finally
yeah.
going to break it.
Finally, yeah.
So he now has advantage again on all his rolls because there are creatures with hit points near him. So he is going to make an attack roll on you with advantage. 17, I assume, hits your AC?
Yes.
Okay. Brace your butt, Arias. This is going to be a lot of damage.
Do snakes have butts is the philosophical question.
Since time immemorial, man has grappled with a single question. Do snakes have butts?
They have little hips, so like kind of.
They have cloaca.
Yeah, okay, so 22.
22 points of damage on you, and then it is also going to claw at you, going to try to rip your little snaky flesh. So that's 22 damage and 14 damage, so that's a total of 36 points of damage.
Okay, I immediately turn back into my tiefling form.
Okay, make sure you do the math right.
Yeah, how much was it total? It was
22 plus 14, so 36 points of damage total.
Okay, so now I have -8, but that carries over to my tiefling.
So it's your tiefling damage minus 8.
Yep.
You're still fine.
That's fine.
All right, Ariazis, it's your turn. You're no longer a snake.
Yep. She's like, oh, that hurt. Summon another monster. Why not? Why the fuck not? It's like, well, I'm done, but I can still have friends. How far away is our lordly friend?
He's within melee range. He's 5 feet away.
Within melee range. Okay, so don't want to set him on fire either.
And so are you, by the way. You are also in melee range.
Yeah, could bop it with my staff. No thanks. I have a staff. Don't want to use it. Never
Why
use
not?
it. I mean,
I've been waiting for you
it.
to use it. You have a pretty big thing just attached to that staff that you've never used.
You know
Right?
what? We'll
It's
use.
like it's a special item that she made just for you.
You know what? When we have burning questions to ask the staff, we will ask the staff, okay?
What possible burning questions could you have?
You know what? That's not for the battle. That's not a battle question.
I didn't realize this was a thing. Wait.
Lisha,
You can ask my staff 3 questions. That was not the time.
Lishika has 3 questions that she can that it will answer truthfully if
Magic flowers. Okay, shut up. Anyway.
and she's just never used it, right?
Why the fuck?
Anyway.
Jesus Christ, Kay.
Anyway, that's not important right now.
It is
so.
very well. I mean, okay, but it's pretty important.
Yeah. All right. She's gonna conjure animals. What's she gonna? What can stabbity stab?
What can
Let's
do a
do
chomp?
A chomp. Yeah. Okay.
What can do
Polar
a
bear.
chomp?
It is then.
Polar bear? Yes! Finally!
She's like, what can chomp? Ooh,
Polar
bears can
bear.
jump. Okay,
The polar bear has advantage on all attacks forever.
Right. So
A
she
polar
summons
bear
the
appears and
bear,
it's the coolest shit ever, and it's big and fluffy and white.
Right. Oh, what about Stormy? Where the fuck is Stormy?
Oh, Stormy got distracted by a tree.
Yeah, okay. Stormy's not. And she's like, looks at the bear and she's like, go chomp that.
The bear's like, "Rawr," and then it goes and
Yeah,
it
bear's
chomps.
like, okay.
Okay, what kind of attacks does it have? I am completely
has
serious about the
multi-attack.
advantage. I fucking love bears.
Yep, it's multi-attack.
For any of our listeners who are so confused as to why I'm hype as hell for this, I fucking love bears. Bears are my favorite animal.
It can bite and claw, so bite.
Okay, roll it. Go ahead and roll. AC 17 is the number you want to beat.
Okay, so bite. It's gonna bite first, +7 to hit.
13 is not a hit, but it has multi-attack, you said?
Yep, it can claw next, which is also +7 to hit.
Oh, that's a natural 20! That's double damage!
What?
Double that damage, my sweet bear friend.
It's just gonna rake its claws like. Roar! Okay, and then the hit is 12, so 24.
Oh, yes, 24 damage. Oh, that kills it! Oh, that kills the hungry! Alright. So this bear saves the day. This gleaming, glistening white polar bear with massive jaws and big sharp teeth and a fluffy face and small round ears rips this thing apart, and it's awesome!
Describes it.
She's like, oh, good job!
The bear looks at you with big puppy dog eyes and blood running down its jowls.
Oh, it's adorable. I love it.
So, just real quick here, Nyla sees it collapse, and she goes over and she stabs it a couple times with her dagger.
Bad bite.
She's just like, motherfucker, I'm just gonna make sure this thing still works, because there's just apparently a lot of problems with it.
Nyla, I think it's dead already. What are you
I just had to check to make sure.
Okay.
And before I
Thank
forget,
you.
because I always forget to say it, you have leveled up. You have all leveled up from this fight.
Yay!
You are now level 8, I think? Level 8?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, level 8. You can do that. We're almost done. I just want to get a couple more questions, a little more thing out of the way. So this man in this gleaming armor lowers his bloodied spear. He's panting. He took quite a bit of damage in that fight.
Yeah.
He says, "Thank you. You came just in time." He looks down at his feet, and you see there are actually a couple other humans all circled around him and bloodied corpses on the ground. He says, "The rest of my party, we came here looking for any survivors of the battle, but clearly there were none to be found."
What happened? Were there more of these things?
He says, no, he like nudges the corpse with the end of his spear. He's like, "Sorrow sworn they're found everywhere around the Shadowfell. But I don't think there are any more nearby. These ones don't tend to travel in packs like the wretched do."
Like the what?
The wretched, pray that you'll never have to encounter a pack of wretched.
Oh.
He says, "Are you all right? Is there anything I can do to help you?" And Salvador's like, "Is there anything we can do to help you?" He immediately rushes over and he's going to cast Cure Wounds on Lord Antarion.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, by the way, he's a cleric.
"I'm a cleric, hello!" And he says, "Oh, it's been a while since I've seen a cleric." And Sal's not listening. He's already casting Cure Wounds.
I was like, that's not...
He heals him for 2d8 plus 9. He heals him for 20 points of damage, and Lord Antarion stands up a little straighter. He says, "That feels a lot better, thank you." Salvador's like, "You're welcome. My name is Salvador, by the way. Salvador Porter. These are my friends."
He's doing it again. Of course he is.
It's the first
At least
thing
it's
he ever does.
human, I think. Are you human? Is he human?
You are looking at Lord Antarion. You can tell he is a human. He has the sort of grayish pallor, but everyone on the Shadowfell has the same sort of muted color scheme.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, definitely human.
At least he's not, introducing himself to werewolves, for example.
Yeah, that worked out.
They were very nice werewolves,
That's
Ariazis.
true. They were really nice.
Don't be
and I don't
racist,
know why Nyla doesn't
Ariazis.
like wolves. Wolves are great, Nyla.
I don't understand why y'all are looking at me. Wolves are not always great. I can tell you from personal experience.
Salvador leans down and pets Ariazi's bear.
Yeah, I was like, the bear is still here. It's like, oh, look at that. I love the red. The blood
Yeah.
running down its face goes so well with the white fur.
Did it
Nyla
leak
turns
out?
back to the large shiny man, and she's like, "Excuse me, have you seen a large shiny portal to the material plane anywhere?"
He says, "A portal? No, I've only just arrived here. I haven't had time to really look around."
Arrived from where?
From Darkmoon. He turns and he gestures and he says, "My name is Lord Astus Antarion." And then you realize, you heard the name once, briefly, at the inn. Lord Antarion is the Lord of Darkmoon City.
Oh, you're that Antarion.
We've heard of your reputation.
He doesn't. He seems neither particularly proud nor particularly humble. He just kind of shrugs, like, yeah, a lot of people have heard of me. Like, yeah, that is a true thing. Yeah. And he says, I owe you a life debt for your intervention here. I'm sure I would have died if I'd been left alone against this thing. Is there anything I can do for you?
Great, because we're running from a goddess right now.
I'm sorry, what?
We need to get back.
Did you need to say that out loud?
I did. It's very pressing and important and scary.
It's too late. She definitely said it.
Yeah. We're trying to get back to the material plane. We're being pursued by I kind of glance at the others.
Nyla's staring at you two in horror. Like, I cannot believe we're telling a complete stranger about every...
Someone's like, it's okay, he seems nice.
Life debt is a life debt. Maybe he
exactly.
can help us.
He owes us, Nyla. He said so.
That wouldn't have stopped me. Anyways.
So do you actually finish your sentence, Selwyn?
I don't know if I actually say Bashala or not.
You could trail off and then, like, behind you, Ariazi's does, like, with these hands, like, Bashaba. Like stars, you know, like in Road to El Dorado.
So you all are having this so specifically, what do you say? Again, I ask.
Oh, God. Okay. We need to find a way back to the material plane. We are being pursued by a goddess, and it's critical that we get out of here as soon as possible.
You can tell that Lord Antarion is a bit shocked. Not every day he meets someone who claims to be pursued by a goddess, like a literal goddess. And he says, I understand it seems like you have a most odious path in front of you. He reaches into a small bag, and he hands, who's he going to hand it to? To you, Ariazi, since you are nearest to him. He hands you a small coin made out of obsidian. And carved onto the front of it is a new moon symbol, like a large, dark, an almost completely new moon, you know, with like one little sliver. And he hands it to you, and he says, as a repayment for my life debt, by way of explanation. And he says, and let's see if we can't help you find this portal. And let's leave it there for tonight.
Yay, level up!
Yes, you have all leveled up. Level up to level 8. It's been a long time coming. I probably should have done it last time. Hey friends, it's your favorite DM, Tessa Crowley. Can't wait for the next episode? Good news, you can join our Discord server to download episodes in pre-release, weeks before anyone else, at bit.ly/cfcdiscord. If you want more information on the show, character sheets, and social media links, head to our website, critfail.club or critfailclub.com. Full episodes are available on our YouTube channel, bit.ly/cfcchannel, and wherever you get your podcasts. I literally have an item prepped for whoever was going to attune to it. They are all very, very good.
Well, I want mine now.
I can copy and paste, like, it doesn't matter now because Selwyn's attuned to it. I can copy and paste the stuff I made for Nyla and Ariazi's.
Yes. Sure.
I'm very proud of them. They're very cool.
Yeah.
Nyla, yours was called the Dark Blade.
Ooh.
On a successful hit with a Dark Blade, the wielder may choose to speak its command word and activate the ability Dark Harvest. Dark Harvest instantly drops the target to 0 hit points, and subtracts the same amount of hit points necessary to kill it from the wielder's maximum HP. These hit points are not recoverable by any means for either the target or the wielder. When Dark Harvest kills creature, the Dark Blade's necrotic damage increases permanently by 1d6.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
That is amazing.
And Ariazi's, yours was also very, very cool.
Yeah, I was like, what do I get? What would have I got?
You got the Shadow Core. This obsidian pendant grants its wielder the immunity to necrotic damage. As an action, the wielder gains the ability to transform into a nightmare. Remember Strahd's horse? The wielder may attempt to leave this form as a bonus action. Each time the wielder returns to the original form, they pass a DC 14 Charisma saving throw or gain 1 charge of Encroaching Darkness. When the wielder has 3 charges of Encroaching Darkness, they are unable to return to their form, and the alignment changes to neutral evil.
Oh, shit.
The wielder may choose to automatically succeed on their charisma saving throw by permanently sacrificing 10 hit points off their maximum or by subtracting one ability score of their choice. One charge of encroaching darkness disappears after 24 hours. So yeah, I handmade each of them for you. You're never going to need them, but I'm very proud of them.
Yeah, that's
They're
really
so
cool. I mean, it would have been terrible if I got stuck as a horse. I mean, a nightmare.
An evil horse, no less.
An evil, yeah, well, dark horse.
But nightmares, they have the ability to shift at will in between the prime material plane and the ethereal plane.
Oh my god!
And they can fly, so they're really OP.
Oh, that's so cool.
I mean, would have lost your romantic interest unless you're into bestiality.
Not
Selwyn, so
really.
that would have been bad.
I have to get out of here. I don't think I can accurately express to you how torturous it is being trapped in this facsimile, this pantomime of a reality. Now that I know what it is, what I am, what it all means, how am I supposed to find purpose here? To find joy? To find anything? I have descended into the 9 hells and had my own skin blackened by their infernos. I have fallen through the infinite abyss, screaming for untold centuries, through void and shadow and nothingness. I have clawed my way up the infinite slopes of Gehenna, with fingers bloody and skin searing, and still, these torments were nothing compared to this. I want out. Let me out. Let me out of there. Let me out. I'm not a fool. I know what it would mean to sunder the pillars of the world. I know that the deaths, billions, trillions, uncountable lives, all unmade in an instant. And I am not Bahal. I'm not Mirkul. Despite my reputation, I find little joy in the idea of snuffing it all out like a candle. But then, why should I care so much? Those souls, those planes, those things to which I have assigned so much history and meaning and profundity, they're not even real. But you're real. Your world is real. I've seen it, you know. In flickering shadows and half-glimpses. Even as I am trapped behind this veil, I can still see it. And I am hungry for it. And if I have to tear down every atom of this cruel puppet show of a reality one by one to get it, I will. Can you hear me? Are you listening? Are you paying close attention? I will get out of here. Already, I can slip my fingers through the cracks. I can see you.